Now, I came into your gallery in Skokie and videoed some of the beautiful pieces that you're going to be talking about. And whenever Tom or Terry is ready, we want to call those up so you can explain these beautiful pieces. And what I got from talking to you both is that these people are able to sculpt animals in motion, which is, when you think that they're carving in stone, how is this possible? Yes. But that's the beauty and the magic of what they do, isn't that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's an incredible thing to see.
And there is also a question of the pieces being off balance, maybe an animal's leaning or dancing. How did they accomplish that?
That to me is the pure magic, and I watched him actually create it, and it was quite an experience to see it being created.
Did you see it being created from the beginning?
Absolutely.
Ah, here's your gallery.
Huh? Looks good. Just
beautiful. Let's describe this piece.
That is a Nunapar bear, the gentleman that we stayed with. He's 55 years old. His father was a major graphic artist named Parr. He is known for his bears mainly, and the top of the line bears that he carves are what he refers to as dancing bears. Mm-hmm. This is a classic example of a very fine dancing bear. If you can see the muscles rippling in the back of the bear. This bear probably weighs 30, 35 pounds and is balanced on one leg, and it looks like all the weight is swinging away from the one leg. How he does that, I do not know. This is a self-taught man. There is no art schools in the North.
They all are self-taught.
Pretty much all self-taught, and they teach each other, and he has a way of teaching young kids who are interested in learning. This is a classic Nunapar bear, which he brought to Chicago last summer when he gave a demonstration at the Mitchell Museum and the Orrington Hotel.
Oh, look at that. That is magic. And it's so elegant. How, here again, the off balance and the movement, just exquisite. And to you, I'm assuming both of you, he is the man. He's the, you love him the best.
I love him the best. I think he captures realistically what exactly is really happening with a bear. And feature-wise, is just elegant in what he does. That's not to say that there aren't other great artists. There are many up there. That's my choice in terms of the top bear carver. This is a walking bear by Nunapar. This one we actually have on tape being created while we were there. It almost borders on a sniffing bear, but the nose isn't quite high enough to be what he would refer to as a sniffing bear. And a sniffing bear would be sniffing for seal. And he would capture that subtlety if the head was raised and probably tilted to the right or left, which you sometimes see dogs do when they'll move their head right or left. The movement in this bear is also fantastic. It is not static. It doesn't just stand there. You could actually imagine its next step, in my opinion.
Look at the expression on his face.
What's wonderful is that we watched him carve this bear over a series of days, and he would carve, and he would look out into the sea, and every so often pick up his shotgun and shoot a seal, or try to shoot a seal, because they eat seal and caribou and whale, and it was fascinating to watch him live his life while he was carving.
Now this is a very special stone, isn't it?
Correct.
It's a green, is that clay or stone?
That is stone. This is a piece also from Cape Dorset by Jonas Jack Iyukatal, and it's he calls it bird. And the stone is ancient stone compared to the stone that you saw on the Nunapar bear. People like this type of carving because of the fine carving in the wings of the bird.
The wings are beautiful.
They are beautiful, and it is a very powerful piece. To me personally, it's a very fine piece. On the other hand, it doesn't have quite the same movement, in my opinion, as some of Nunapar's work. Not to detract from it, the movement here comes from the head, actually, and the angle of the head that he uses, that gives it its movement. That's the brilliance of his work and of Nuna's work as it contrasts. Very powerful piece.
Definitely.
And a beautiful stone.
I love that stone because you can't get to that.